I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton, singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat. Ryan O'Hearn leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
So just about set and getting the start. John Means.
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there and compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point, and if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
Ready to go now, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. That catches the zone for a strike, and we're underway. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. And he deals. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Rose flashes the leather on the running catch. Here is Aaron Judge, leading the AL in batting average. There's a strike.
Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie, breaking Mark McGwire's record, and became the first Yankee to win Rookie of the Year since some guy named Derek Jeter.
One out, bases empty. In the air, center field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw. He's in there.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Runner at third with one gone. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Rose makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. That one called a strike. 0-1.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Hit hard. That gets through. And that extends the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And first offering is fouled off. Stanton off of first with 2 away. On its way to the corner. Long run on his horse. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. That misses. Now 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. The pitch. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Adames pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. And first offering is fouled off.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
That misses the zone. 1-1. The Yanks up by a run as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. And the pitch.
Ball 2.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
2 down, nobody on. Fly ball center field. Tatis really on his horse for it. Makes a nice running catch. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Baltimore, here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. As he turns on the rubber, with that good live arm delivers. Popped in the air, left field, and puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down. Here's Royce Lewis.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
In the first Pitch misses for ball one.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
That one finds the corner. Strike one.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Out towards right center field. Rhodes under it. Brings it in. Out. Number 2. 2 outs. Base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno. And that's outside. And it's 1-0. That one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And here it comes. On the ground. On to O'Hearn. That's the 3rd out. Held in check, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the 3rd baseman, Ramon Urias. Right through there for a strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Ryan O'Hearn stands in now and watches strike 1. Swings and chases a low one there.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Not close with that one. 1-2 the count. Up the middle, Adames. To first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the 2nd.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Tying run in scoring position. Bottom half of inning number 2. And ball 1.
That's some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Here comes a pitch. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground. But he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with 1 more out.
Nick Maton in the box now. Takes strike 1. In there at the knees, and the count is 0-2. Runner at third, 2 away. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
On to the 3rd inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Adames. The pitch. Adames goes 6'1", 28 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over .350 in his last 10. Here's a 1-1. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's downstairs and outside. And down on strikes he goes. 1 gone here.
Now just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
That's out to center field. Henderson moving under it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
That's a really nice play ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Judge, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball. I say you win.
2-2 count.
2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 2-2. Smoked on the ground a second. On to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's the rookie right fielder, John Rhodes. Foul ball there. High fly ball out to left field. Grisham sizes this one up. And there's 1 down. Here is James McCann. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And he went around, according to Patrick Johnson. Home team down a run here in the last half of the 3rd. That one lifted to left. Grisham trying to get there. He's there. He's got it. That's out number 2. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Jorge Mateo. In the air right field. Squeezes it. And that'll do it. On to the 4th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Means back to work. Out to short, Henderson. And Guerrero is set down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Giancarlo.
now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Cowser going back. Up against the wall and brings it in.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
Mateo makes the play, and that is that. So the Yanks go in order, but they still lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Jordan Westburg. The wind of the pitch. Ball one, no strikes. This to center field. Tatis drifts towards it. Corrals it, and there's one down. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That
ball,
one way inside. That misses. And that's ball 2. One down, base is empty. And that's outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That's ripped. Base hit. One gone, runner at first. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ramon Urias. And that's a strike.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
That's outside, and that is ball 1. Righty delivers. And a count 1-2.
The 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next pitch is outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. And now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. The pitch. Close, but called the ball. And that's ball one. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Cowser makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Stepping in, Royce Lewis. Flied to right his first time. And it's fouled away. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
And a pitch. Bounced out to short. Henderson tosses to first. Got the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
2 outs, base is empty. Gabriel Moreno getting ready to hit. First pitch misses. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. In there at the knees, and it's 1-2. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Baltimore, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Colton Cowser. In there at the knees for a strike. Bunt attempt, popped up. Fires to first on the run. Beats him to the bag for an out on the bunt. Nick Maton, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
One down, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. Kicks and deals. In the air out to center. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away. And next for the Orioles, John Rhodes.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And that's in there for strike one. Line to left. Grisham on the move. And he hauls it in. And that all set for the top of the 6th. And now Willie Adames. And the pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. Out there to center. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
He's been swinging it really well lately. That pitch came off the bat really well in the center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. The run scores from third. It's 2-0.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner, runner.
Runner on the go.
Nope,
Pitch
that's the
misses.
ball.
McCann fires. Safe. Stolen base. Man at second. Runner goes again. Now this one gets away from McCann. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third. Next pitch is downstairs. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Danny Coulombe is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Perez also throwing. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive to short and caught.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. At the belt and fires. Check swing. He went. That's strike 2. 1 run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The pitch. Popped up. O'Hearn should have this one. He's got it. There's 2 away.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. He'll circle the bases. His 7th home run of the season. It's 4-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see it. Coming on for the Orioles, Mike Baumann.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
And here is Trent Grisham. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Grisham, a former Gold Glove winner, 27 years old, usually in center field, but today starting in left. Henderson fires over to first. That takes care of Grisham. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton flexing that big-time power swing. It's now a 4-0 ball. Back now at Oriole Park. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth. And leading off the bottom of the 6th, James McCann. Fastball for a strike. Slapped foul. Righty to the plate. Down the line. Snags it on the run. 1 away.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
The Yankees leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Designated hitter, Jordan Westburg.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 0-1. And delivers outside.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
2 down, nobody on, as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. That misses the zone. Now 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Right side. It's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Runner takes off. There's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
Throw. Save.
He made it.
Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Chisholm Jr.
The wind and the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The third baseman.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. McCann fires. Safe. Stolen base. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And now 2-0. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. McCann fires. Ow, caught stealing.
Well, he had a really good jump off the pitcher from second, but it didn't matter right there. Just not enough speed to outrun a good throw to third base.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Gabriel Moreno. Fought off foul. Lewis, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next pitch way upstairs. Into center and a base hit. Lewis around second, headed for third. The relay not in time. He's safe.
Back-to-back base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Willie Adames stands in. 1 for 2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
The Yanks trying to break this one open as we play game one of this 4-game series. Slice to right. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second. It's 6-0, and that's a double.
The center fielder, number 25, Fernando Tatis Jr.
So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. And there's a ball. And it is 2-1.
2-1.
In the air, left field, down the line. Into the dive, and he got it.
He takes a huge gamble right there. If that ball gets by him, the run scores easily from second, and the hitter maybe ends up on third. But a great job, excellent focus on the dive, and he robbed extra bases on that one.
Judge at the plate and takes high there. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck, right field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Ramon Urias. The line to kick the pitch. That one misses. 1-0.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right. Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Next offering is in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Left-hand hitter waits. Just off the outside corner. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Here's the left fielder, Colton Cowser. That's in there. 0-1. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Orioles held in check there. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The right-hander back to work. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. He's already homered in this game. High in the air, out to right. Rhodes snags it. 2 down. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. That's in there. Strike 1. That one missed. Two down, nobody on. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground to short. Henderson over to first in time. That takes care of Grisham. Back here in Baltimore, here's the center fielder, Nick Maton. Cole back to work. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Cole still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
And that one is in the dirt. And the count is 1-2. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Right through there, got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Out to short. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Right side. Judge is there. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Danny Coulombe comes on now.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers in their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So digging in, Royce Lewis. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Gabriel Moreno. Bounced up the middle. Henderson gets it to first, and that is that. Last chance. For the home team, Jorge Mateo now. And the right-hander back to work.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Out to short. On the run, throw to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Down the number 2 hitter, Jordan Westburg. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
And the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
This could end it. The shortstop takes the ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Urias in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Comes up empty.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Up and in, and the count 1-2. Henderson off of first with 2 away. And another ball. Hard hit to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees take this one in a blowout.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees.